today, and I really hope everyone will hear very clearly our next speaker, because he's a dear friend of Israel and of the pro-democracy movement for a very long time. Jeremy Ben-Ami, head of J Street, and my former boss of the boss of the boss of the boss. Thank you. Melech Malchem Lachem.
So thank you so much, Shani. It is such an honor to be introduced by Shani. I am so proud to be here representing J Street, the political home of pro-Israel, pro-peace, and pro-democracy Americans. The Jews of America and the Jews of Israel are one people. We share an history. Our families lived together for centuries in the lands of other people, in countries where we did not have the same rights as the non-Jewish neighbors. Now, in the last century, the Jewish people have found homes in two countries, in Israel and the United States, where they have found freedom and rights and security and prosperity. And there is one reason why. Those two countries are democracies. In Hebrew, demokratia, demokratia. Israel and the United States were built on a common foundation of democracy, equal rights, and the rule of law. Here in the United States, Donald Trump and his allies, they are tearing at the fabric of American democracy, and Jewish Americans have been among his loudest, most vocal critics. We know firsthand the dangers of white nationalists marching through our streets shouting, "Jews shall not replace us." We live the horror of synagogue shootings and bomb threats and the rising tide of hate. The Jewish community speaks out on behalf of democracy because we know how essential it is to our health and our well-being and our freedom. So too, democracy is vital to the state of Israel. That is why our community leaders must speak out. They must not be silent as Prime Minister Netanyahu and his radical government seek to promote legislation that undermines the very democracy that keeps Israel strong. Legislation that threatens the equality of women, of Arabs, and the LGBTQ+ community. Legislation that makes all Jews who don't practice the strictest form of orthodoxy second-class Jews. American Jews must say to Prime Minister Netanyahu, as we said to Donald Trump, do not tear down our democracy. Shame on you for trying. Busha, busha. Busha, busha. Busha, busha. Busha, busha. Busha, busha. Busha. We must say to Prime Minister Netanyahu, do not shred the founding principles of the state and its commitment to freedom, justice, and equality for all, regardless of race, religion, and gender. Shame on you for trying. Busha, busha. We must say to Prime Minister Netanyahu, do not destroy the very basis of Israel's security and prosperity. Shame on you for trying. Busha, busha. And we must say as well, we must hear loud and clear, there will never be true Israeli until all who live under the control of the state of Israel have equality of rights and freedom and dignity. There will never be democracy with occupation. Tomorrow, leaders of the American Jewish community will be meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu. So tonight, we call on every one of them to deliver one clear message. Only in a full and true democracy, one with checks and balances, an independent judiciary, and protection for minorities, can the Jewish people truly fulfill the dream of 2,000 years, Lihiot Am Hofshi Be'artzenu, to be a free people in our own land. American Jews stand with the protesters in the streets of Israel, standing up for Israel's democracy. The leaders of our community must do the same tomorrow. Demokratia, demokratia, demokratia. Thank you.
America's rabbi, whom Newsweek and the Washington Post called the
Every